Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all dear students. I hope you all are fine and safe at your home and doing your studies of computer science and other subjects also. So as you all know that the weather is very cloudy and there is a lot of cloud outside your home, so you should stay at your inside your home. So let's start the topic without wasting any time. So as you all know that in the previous lesson we were discussing about the different components of Microsoft Excel, or we have discussed the different formula of Microsoft Excel of addition, subtraction, multiplication, how we can calculate square root, etc. So now let's start how we can use a new topic that is Microsoft Excel related. So first of all, I'm going to click on this option of start button, all programs, Microsoft Office, and then click on this option of Microsoft Excel. So why we use Excel? Abdullah, can you tell me what is the use of Excel? Right. Excel is basically used if you want to create your spreadsheets, your worksheets, and it contains a lot of or all kind of your calculations. So let's start the today topic. So today the topic is autofill, the second one is filter, and the last one is your sorting. So I hope the sorting is very easy and you have done in the previous lesson also. So let's revise the sorting also in this lesson. So first of all, let me write here the topic that is sorting, or let me write here autofill, 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 and I will make it bigger in size. I'm just going to change the font size and I'm going to make it merge and center so that my topic will appearing on the center of your page or your worksheet, whatever you are using. I'm also going to change the font face. This is your writing style. You can choose any one of them. Okay, so now what is the use of autofill feature? So can anyone tell me? Abu Bakar, can you tell me what is the use of autofill? Why we use autofill feature in Microsoft Excel? Right, autofill feature is basically used in Microsoft Excel if you want to fill your series automatically in Microsoft Excel, then you can use this series. So this is very simple and easily feature we can use in Microsoft Excel. So let's start. For example, first of all we will do with some numbers and then we will do some with text, like it can be your names, it can be your any data. Let me write here some numbers 1 2 3. Like as you can see, it is very difficult for me or for you as well to type different numbers one by one, or if I want to fill the series till 100, then it is very difficult for me to type different numbers. So what I can do, I will drag my values. So as you can see, it is appearing right now in the form of 111. So as you can see, leave it. As you can see, the option of autofill option at the bottom of your page. So as you can see, I'm just going to click on this option of fill series. So when I will click on this option of fill series, so now as you can see, my series is automatically filled into different numbers 1 2 3 4. How many numbers you want, you can insert it and you can drop down menu, you can use the autofill feature. So autofill feature is basically used if you want to fill your series automatically, or if you don't have enough time. So now what is the basic use of autofill? It will save a lot of your time. Like you should not waste your time by typing the numbers or text again and again, like it will consume a lot of your time. So we can use this autofill feature where we can fill the values automatically. Now let's suppose if we are working in a company, in a department, or in a school, and I want a data of my all class of different students names. So can I use it? Right. So for that purpose I will move into the office button. So now what is the use of office button? Adina, can you tell me what is the use of office button? Right. Office button contains lots of commands related to Microsoft Excel. As you can see, as you can see, the command of new, save, save as, print, if you want to print out your document, your sheet, and exit and open a previous file. So now I'm going to click on the option of Excel options. As you can see on the right side of your drop down list, Excel options. So let's try one more time how we can open the autofill setting. Click on this your office button, and then again click on the option of more options, and then here what you have to do, you just have to search. So now let's search how we can use it. I find it in the advanced setting? Can I find it here? Can I find any option related to edit list or custom list or autofill list? Can you find it on this site, on this page? No. Okay, so let's try it in the form of customize. No. Can you find it here? No. So how we can add our list in Microsoft Excel? So let's start again. Click on this option of Excel options. So Excel options basically contain a lot of your options related to Excel. So I'm just going to click on this Excel option. Now what is the next step? Okay, I'm going to give you a hint that you will find the next option on this dialog box, on this window of popular. On this dialog box you have to find the option of list. So can you find it? Nimra, can you find it? Right, this is the list of edit custom list. So basically the meaning of edit is if you want to make change, if you want to make editing, formatting, then you will use editing. Now what is the use of custom? Abu Bakar, tell me what is custom? Right, custom is basically used if you want to customize your list according to your own. So for example, if you want to customize your menu list, then you will use a custom list. So I'm just going to click on this option of custom. So here as you can see, I have multiple lists here, Sunday, Monday, and the name of different students. So I'm just going to erase it right now, and I will type a new name, new list name. For example, let me say in my list there is different students and the names are Ahmad, Fatima. What you have to do, you just have to type your name, comma, Fatima. Comma is basically used if you want to separate two names, two sentences, then you will insert comma. Fatima, Abdullah, Ahmad, and Faiza, Abdul Rahman, Abu Bakar. Okay, and at the end you just have to click on this option of add. So when I will add, as you can see, my list is coming in now in vertical line. The first list was in horizontal, so now it is converted into vertical line, and as you can see, my list is also appearing in the custom list options. So simply just have to click on this option of OK, and you must remember the names, the spelling should be correct while you are typing in Microsoft Excel sheet. I am just going to click on this option of OK, and here OK again. Let me type here Ahmed, A-H-M-E-D. So now what you have to do, you just have to click on this cell on the right corner of bottom right corner of your cell, drag down your option and leave it how many names you want and click it. So as you can see, your name list will automatically inserted in Microsoft Excel. So in this way you can insert your names list of Microsoft Excel. So basically this is the use of Microsoft Excel. So what is the use of autofill? So autofill feature is basically used if you want to insert your automatically values which you have already stored in the sheet of Microsoft Excel. So that now what is the advantage of using autofill feature? What is the advantage of using autofill feature? Abdan. Herman, yes, tell me, what is the use of autofill feature? Right, autofill feature basically autofill the values automatically. We don't need to type values again and again. It will take a lot of time if we are typing the values or names again and again. It will take a lot of time. So first what you have to do, you just have to store your list in using autofill feature, and how many times you are using Microsoft Excel, you can automatically insert your series by dragging your mouse or mouse pointer. So as you have seen one more list of Monday, M-O-N. So it is also stored. So as you can see, the days name are very common. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So what you have to do, you just have to drag your cell. Click on your cell bottom right corner and drag it. So as you can see, your day's name will also appearing in the form of your autofill feature. You can also type the full name as M-O-N-G-A-Y, Monday. So when you will click on this cell, on the bottom right corner of your cell, there is a sign of plus. You just have to click and then drag your mouse. How many cells you want to fill your data, just click it and drop it. So as you can see, your series will be filled automatically. So this feature is very easy to use and you can use it very easily. There's not any kind of difficulty by using this feature. So in this way you can insert your values and numbers, whatever you are typing. Now the most important topic is your autofill and, let me type here, and filter. So filter is also commonly used your feature of Microsoft Excel. So now what is the use of filter? What is the use of filter? Bisma, you have to tell me. What is the use of filter? So filter is basically used if you want to filter your values, your data, if you are using Microsoft Excel. For example, as you can see, I have a list of values here, I have a list of values here, and here I have list of numbers. If I want to filter or restrict some values, I want to, for example, let me say Ahmed and Fatma. I don't need these students, the names of these students right now. So what I will do, I will select my cell, okay, or you can also select your this cell. I'm just going to select it. Click on this filter of click on this option, sort and filter. So as you can see, here is the option of filter. You also use the option of filter at your home when you are filtering your water to get the clean water, and the pure impurities will be separate out. So this is the same kind of filter. For example, if I don't need some students names, or I don't want to type their name, so what I will do, let me choose this one, weekdays, days of your week. Click on this option of sort and filter and click on this option of filter. So as you can see, when I click on this option of filter, a drop down menu will appear here. You just have to click on this option and here all the list of names or values will appear. Like I have here 7 days of week, Monday to Sunday. So let's suppose I don't want to appear Monday. So I will uncheck. I don't want that Sunday on my list. I will uncheck the box. Again, if you want to uncheck, I will uncheck Tuesday. So as you can see, Monday, Sunday and Tuesday, I have unchecked these values and other values are appearing on your list. These are the check boxes. So when I will click on this option of OK, so as you can see, now there is not a Monday, there is not a Tuesday, and there is not a, okay, Monday is appearing here. I'm just going to Monday, Tuesday and Sunday, Monday, Saturday and Sunday. So in this way you can select your desired values. So this is very easy and simple. Filter is basically used if you want to hide your values. So basically the purpose of filter is not to delete your values. Your values are not deleted, but it will be hide for some time. And if you want to again see your values, so click on this option, turn on all the check boxes and click on this option of OK. So all your values will appear on your list. So in this way you can add or remove your values. So this is very easy. So basically this is the use of filter. So filter is basically used if you want to apply some kind of restrictions, like some values you don't need on your document right now, but you can use it later. Similarly, autofill feature is used if you want to fill your series automatically, then you will use this feature of autofill. Typed here Monday through Friday, the days of your week. We can also have a list related to the months of the year. So let's see the first list. Click on this office button. So now the next option is, what is the next option? Fatima, what is the next option? Right, click on this option of Excel options, and here you just have to click on the option of, is that I have to click on this option of formulas? Yes or no? No, I have to click on this option of edit custom list. Right, now as you can see there are some list of Jan, Feb, March, April, the short names of the month of year and the full name. So let me insert this list, JAN, January and February to December. So let's see, I'm just going to type now January, JAN. Click on this option of your cell, drop down your column, and as you can see it will automatically fill your series. And we have one more value of January, and now just drop down till here. So as you can see it will automatically fill your series. So this is also very easy. And suppose if you want to insert or start inserting your this row, so you can also type, like if I will type here May, so let me type April, and I will drag the series here. So as you can see now my series will start from April to March. So you can also drag until and unless how many columns you want to fill. So basically this is the use of autofill feature. So automatically you can fill your series, and filter is basically used if you want to apply some kind of a restriction to your data, then you can use the filter option. So these two are basic features of Microsoft Excel. I think you should do practice at your home. This is very simple and easy, there is not any kind of problem. And you also have to do a practice of sort. Like now what is the use of sort? S-O-R-T. Yes, sort is basically used if you want to arrange your values horizontally, or if you want to arrange your values as in ascending order or in descending order. For example, as you can see I have a list of month names, Jan to February, March, April, May till December. I will select my series. As you can see my whole series is selected. Let me increase the font size so it will be clear to all the class. Okay, I have to select my series. Click on this option of sort, and here you just have to click on the option of sort A to Z. When you will click on this option of Z, so you just have to click on this option of continue with current selection and sort. So now as you can see your whole series is converted into your ascending order. Now what is ascending order? Abdullah, you have to tell me what is ascending order. Aisha, can you tell me what is ascending order? It is very easy and very simple. Right, ascending order is basically used if you want to arrange your values alphabetically like A to Z. And what is descending order, Aisha? what is descending order. So descending order is basically like if you want to arrange your values Z to A, like downward. So right now I have changed into ascending order, so all my values are converted into ascending order. So as you can see, the letters of A will appear at the top, then D, because there is not any kind of letter word start with the B, not C, then D, December. So it will arrange all your values in ascending order. Now let's suppose we have to arrange this in descending order. Let's suppose arrange this row in descending order. Click on this option of sort and filter and sort Z to A. So when you will click on this option of Z to A, continue with the current selection and click on this option of sort. Sort means you will arrange your values in a sequence, like in ascending order or in descending order. So as you can see, your all the values or series is converted into descending order. Now the names that will start with the letters of A are appearing on the bottom, and the other names are appearing on the top of your list or row. So similarly, if you want to arrange your numbers, let me type here some numbers. These are automatically already in ascending order. Let me type some numbers randomly. 34, 58, okay. So as you can see, I have randomly entered some numbers here, and now how I can arrange these numbers, you just have to select your series, select your data, click on this option of sort and filter, and now what I should do, there is not any kind of ascending to descending. Then what I should do, should I choose the option of smallest to largest, or there should be a option of ascending to descending? Manha, can you tell me? Right, if you are talking about the numbers, then it should be smallest to largest or largest to smallest. Let me click on this option of smallest to largest. So as you can see, your all the series is converted into ascending order, like smallest to largest number. If you are talking about the text, then it will be converted into ascending to descending. And if you are talking about numbers, then it will be converted into smallest to largest or largest to smallest. That means the smallest value will appear at the top of your list, or the bigger value will appear at the end of your list. You can also change it, like if you want to arrange it largest to smallest, then your all values will be appearing in the largest to smallest. So I hope this topic is clear to all the class. What we have studied: autofill, filter, and at the end sorting. So now I will upload assignment on Google Classroom. You just have to arrange, or you have to type yourself some random data. You have to arrange it. You have to use autofill, you have to use filter, and at then you have to use sorting. So in this way you will learn how we can arrange our data by using Microsoft Excel. And if you have any question, then you can ask me in Google Classroom or in WhatsApp.